Gemini. Leo. What is up, Leo? I hope you're having a fantastic day, a fantastic evening, life, 2020. I mean, it's 2020. All right, well, I am Korik. I am your astrologer, tarot reader, Reiki master, all that good stuff. Also, just a spiritual dude who knows some stuff about some stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I only know so much, but I know that I don't know a whole lot either, so we're all going to grow here together, and yeah, it's going to be a good time. So yeah, like and subscribe if you want to know more about your astrology and all the stuff coming up, especially with the great conjunction that's happening. I will be doing a video on that, so keep your notifications on, and yeah, I'll post that soon. So yeah, before I get started, I just want to let you know that if you want to enter to win a free reading just like this, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button. Let me know down below that you subscribed. That way I can write your name on a piece of paper and chuck it in a bucket and literally draw your name at the end of the month. And I will be notifying you through however YouTube or whatever. But if you want a free guaranteed reading with a guaranteed, not a guaranteed reading, guaranteed entry, and for sure like your name written down, you can go to my website, hittinghedesign.com, link down below, and sign up for my newsletter. It'll actually pop up. It'll also have a 10% off coupon for any sort of service, because I offer tarot, astrology, and Reiki services, as well as some woodwork, but that doesn't really apply to the coupon. Or should I think it does? Maybe it doesn't. I don't remember. It's been a while. Anyways. So I'm going to go through your astrology now. I will have timestamps down below, and this is going to be mostly for Leo rising. So if you're not a Leo rising or you don't know your Leo, your rising sign, you can head over to astro.com, or you can, so go to astro.com and go to the free chart selection, and you can actually generate a free chart. And if you're interested in getting a chart interpretation, I offer those as well on my website. So check that out. I can give you a full PDF report of what is going on with you. I'll actually type it out and make sure it's personalized, of course, because I don't have any sort of scripts or anything. It's all going to be out of my head. So yeah, super fun. It's pretty cheap considering. So yeah, get on that if you're interested. And yeah, I think that's it as far as the blurbs go. And yeah. That's it. That's all I got. Okay, well, let's get into your astrology. So Leo. We have a lot of fire going on right now, by the way, Leo. So you are probably sitting pretty much feeling at home, because we have so much fire going on, because everything's in Sagittarius and we got Mars and Aries. So yeah, I mean, the sun is in a fire sign and you're ruled by the sun, so you're probably feeling pretty good. So what do we got going on right now? Well, the sun did just pass the south node, so this is past energy that is just been welling up, and we're coming to the end of the year. We're coming into an age, a 200-year cycle of being in Capricorn energy, and this is marked by Jupiter and Saturn conjuncting. They'll conjunct kind of every once in a while. They'll actually hit each other, and we're going to enter a 200-year cycle of air now. So this is going to be about truth, authenticity. It's also going to be very heavy on the internet and stuff. So if you have any sort of online business or cryptocurrency or anything, that stuff is going to be fire for the next 200 years. We are entering into a age of this energy is going to be in, for you, it's going to be in your 7th house. So this is going to be all about partnerships. So this is this in the next 20 years for you. It's going to be focused on partnership. This is romantic partnerships, but it's also business partnerships. So you're going to have a lot of luck in that kind of area. And it's also going to be a slow building, and just it's going to be very rewarding. I know, because I just came out of this cycle, so it's an interesting one. It's not, by no means is it easy, but it is very rewarding. You learn a lot about yourself. All right, well, let's see what else is going on in your chart. So yeah, we have the new moon, which is the solar eclipse. So what is happening is that, that's your 5th house. That's of your creativity, expression, also to do with your children, and excuse me. That's also to do with sex as well, because it's considered children and creativity. Come on, it's sex. Excuse me while I drink some water. So yeah, there is a lot of energy coming in on this solar eclipse, and this is Sagittarius, so this is your belief systems, and particularly for you, it's your belief systems around pleasure, around creativity. So what do you believe that means for you? This is a time to let go of all the past. Like we're no longer focused on what is past, and this is what I was talking about with Sun going past the South Node. It's like getting rid of all the old stories, the things that no longer serve us. We're moving beyond that. We're moving into a new era. So dump everything that doesn't make sense to you. You don't need it. Like we're moving into, like I said, moving into different era, like completely. So we're getting ourselves aligned, especially with the next like couple days after the eclipse. It is going to be very powerful energy because eclipse cycles go in 6-month cycles. So whatever you start now and build and plant those seeds, that will blossom over the next 6 months, and that will take you into the heart of 2021 and into this new era. So it's a very good, and at the same time we're going to have a quincunx over to Lilith, which is just talking about like using your power, claiming your power and expressing it freely. For you, Lilith is in your like 10th house of career and like marriage or like your reputation, basically. So this is like using your reputation to make big changes and like things that you actually want to see happen. So be an influencer, be the person that you need to be in order to bring upon the change that you want to see in the world. Like be that change, because you can do that. Like that is your ability. So what do we got going? I mean, you're the king or queen, man. Like this is just your jam. Leo, step into your power. God damn it. All right. Also on the 14th, Mercury will be trine Mars, which is talking a lot about like getting that motion going finally. I mean, Mars for you is in the 9th house of your beliefs and like structures and all that kind of stuff, and this is Mercury over in your 5th house being like, what do I want to do, what do I want to believe in, what is going to give me the pleasure, what is going to make me feel the best. And like this is great, because this is Mercury being like, hey Mars, I want you to do this. Can you do this for me? And Mars being like, I can do anything. And then Mars making it happen. So this is very, very beneficial energy. Then moving from there, we're going to have the moon trine Uranus, which is just like some nice energy. Moon signs, they move fairly quickly. So you could have something that pops up around then. This will be in, let's see. This will be in your 6th house of daily routines over to your 10th house of career. So a little bit of emotional thing happening probably on that day. What else we got going on? Venus will be entering Sagittarius. This is more fire energy. So Venus and Sagittarius, this is Venus in your pleasure house. This is money and relationships coming into your house of pleasure. So this is fantastic. I mean, like this is a really great place for it. It's also setting your sights on what you really want as far as relationships and money goes. All right. What else we got going on? We have Moon square Mars, just checking in on Mars and being like, hey, are you aligned with what I want? On the 17th, we have Saturn moving into Aquarius finally. It was there earlier in the year, and now it's finally dipped back permanently after it retrograded and went direct back into Aquarius. So this is nice to see, and it will, on the 19th, it will be tailed by Jupiter, and then on the 21st they will conjunct, and that will mark the new age. On the 18th, Mercury will be right behind the Sun. So you'll have the Sun here, you have Earth here, and you'll have Mercury over here. So Mercury is blasting its rays this way, this communicative effort and energy from Sagittarius, from like the center of the galaxy, to the Sun, and it just blasting with the amplification of the Sun and just hitting us and giving us all that Mercury energy, and that's amazing. I mean, this is your pleasure house. This is what you want. You want a spark of creativity that is just like blown out, especially right after a new moon. This is like sudden inspiration. This is amazing positive energy. Let's see what else we got. We got Mars square Pluto. I feel like with the Mars square Pluto, like this is talking about how, like, this transformation that's been occurring. This is like Pluto checking in on Mars one last time and being like, hey Mars, do you have your ducks in a row? Or do you have it the way you want it to? Because transformation, it's like, it's ever present, but this is like a last little check to see, are you going in the right direction? This is like a check just to make sure things are going in the right direction. Let's see, on the 19th also, Lilith will be transiting Uranus, which is in conjunct to Venus. So this is that once again, that warrior woman energy. This like, I can do anything. This is the creative energy, this unapologetic energy, and it's transiting Uranus, which is like unexpected anything. So yeah, you could experience like an unexpected like power surge. Like, we're all going to go through that. And for you specifically, that's in your 10th house of career. So you could get an amazing opportunity, or something could come up for you that requires you to be in your power. Maybe there's some drama or something, but some sort of challenge you can rise to. And that's going to be in conjunct to Venus. So Venus is looking at this and being like, how can I apply, my Venusian eye to this? How can I make it beautiful? How can I get money from this? Since it is the planet of money and relationships, you could also find you get a relationship out of this area because you're in your energy, because you're in your power, you're generating money, you're working in your career. So yeah, that's something to look out for. I think that's all I got for you as far as the astrology goes. So yeah, let's go into the tarot reading. All right. Cool. Where we're going to start off with where you are currently, and like kind of like the last little energy that you've been in. And then we'll jump into what's coming up for you. And then we'll jump into our messages from Spirit. Now, this is like an undefined timeline. This could be a week. This could be tomorrow. This could be like a month from now. So no real timeline on this. I just saw 1111 on the screen. And then we'll jump into messages from Spirit. So this could be about anything. This could be clarification on these other piles. And then we'll jump into some sacred symbols to clarify things, just to see what we got going on. And we'll jump into a rune at the very end. All right, so let's see what we got going on for Leo risings. And if this doesn't resonate with you in general, the Six of Wands. I was about to put this back, but I'm like, Six of Wands, that's victory. So we're going to keep that. It just popped out at me. But what I was going to say is, if none of this resonates with you, then you may want to check out your moon or sun sign, or even your Venus sign, if you want to know, about a relationship or that kind of stuff. I don't really do relationship spreads or like twin flame kind of spreads, because I don't like knowing that kind of stuff or like focusing on it specifically. I like to do more general life stuff. So we're going to go with what we get here. And if you want to interpret whatever you want to interpret, it's up to you. So yeah. All right. Sometimes love stuff does pop up, of course, because that's just the nature of life, because love is a huge part of life. All right, let's go in and see what we got going on. So first of all, we got the Six of Wands, which indicates some sort of victory. So you were very successful over something recently. So let's see what the nature of this success is. What is going on with the Six of Wands for Leo? So the Six of Wands with the Ten of Wands in reverse. So this is like you let go of something. You're getting you got a huge break. It feels like you're feeling victorious because you finally got over this burden. Like, you no longer burdened. It just feels like a huge weight off your shoulders, especially with the Six of Wands. I mean, they're literally being like carried by other people, like in like a mosh pit kind of thing, like total victory, crowd surfing, and yeah, letting go of this heavy burden that's been going on. So that's fantastic. Great energy to start off with. So let's see what else is going on with Leos. What is going on with Leo? What is going on with Leo? What is the nature of this victory? Thank you. Two of Cups and the Seven of Swords. How do you want to receive? I'm going to put these upside down. I'm going to spin one card. Oops. I'm going to spin one card. Nope. One card. Okay. And then I'm going to spin another card. Okay, cool. And we're going to flip it over. Okay, so Seven of Swords is in the upright. And then we got the Two of Cups in the upright. Okay. I was curious how these wanted to be received. So with the Seven of Swords, I mean, this is kind of like taking what's yours and just splitting. Like, this is kind of like a sneaky card, but it is also a card of just like, you know what, like, I don't need all this. I'm just going to take what I can carry and just like peace out. So this could represent a relationship. And I mean, this is Seven of Swords clarified by the Two of Cups. So this could have been a relationship that is happening. Maybe you split up. I mean, it did show up like this at first, but I mean, it could be interpreted either way. The Two of Cups is a sort of very young energy, a very like a meeting of some sort. This could be young love or like a very new relationship, and maybe you're just like, no, I don't want it anymore. I'm just going to take what I learned from this and move forward. Or it could literally be maybe because you moved forward, you found some sort of other relationship because of it. Like, maybe you moved on from like a husband, like a marital situation, and you're like, I'm divorced. I'm going to take what's mine and leave what I don't want or leave what I don't need behind. this could be some sort of sneaky situation. I don't really like to see the Seven of Swords with the Two of Cups just because it kind of gives me a cheaty vibe. But I'm not going to project that on you, of course. So that's up for your interpretation. If that resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm getting the sense that there could be this situation that has been going on. So, and yeah, but you're just not wanting it anymore. I mean, it is the end of burdens. So maybe there was some sort of legal thing that happened because of it, or maybe you're just like feeling free because something ended and you're like, no, it's mine. But I feel way lighter because of it. But maybe it could just because there's something new, because you let go of all this energy. Maybe there is something new that happened for you. So yeah, take that how you want to how it resonates, and if it doesn't, then let's just move on. So let's see what is going on. What energy is coming in for Leo? What energy is coming in for Leo? Thank you. Ace of Swords in the reverse position. Very interesting energy. Okay, so I feel like there's a need for truth here. A need for honesty and for clarity. It feels like you're not very clear right now, and I feel like maybe this didn't help either. So let's see what this clarity is about. The Ten of Swords reverse. So yeah, you're wanting to let go of like any sort of anxiety or mental troubles. I feel like meditation would be a very powerful tool for you. Just because this is a lot of swords energy right now, and swords, like, that's about the mind, that's about communication. And the Ace of Swords in the reverse, I feel like I want to say with the ace here that you need to speak up about something, or be in your truth, or be honest with yourself too. Like this is the universe offering you something. But I feel like it's not just offering to you, it's being offered through you. So you need to align yourself. And in aligning yourself, you're going to let go of your fears. So if you're having any sort of fear, anxiety, doubt, worry, any sort of feelings of backstabbing, well, this is stuff that you're going to have to alchemize, or that you have alchemized, maybe because of this whole Ten of Wands, like letting things go. Maybe you're letting things go completely, because I'm seeing two completion cards of like heavy burdens and heavy mental energies now being released. So there's a lot of release happening for you, which is wonderful, which is like this whole new moon energy, of course. So yeah, fantastic. All right, well, let's see what the underlying energy of this Ace of Swords and Ten of Swords is. What is going on with these cards? What is going on? What is going on with these cards for Leo? Oh, we got one card here. The Knight of Coins. Which way do you want to receive? Upright. Okay, so yeah, there's somebody coming in with a very solid offer. I'm also seeing the pyramids behind here, so this could be somebody who's somewhat, attuned to the mystical. Maybe they're into tarot. Maybe you could send them this. But this is somebody coming in with a solid offer. This is about like, this is the knight that is this most stable of all the knights. He comes in, he's on a black horse, and he's planted all four hooves on the ground, and he's just making his way forward. So this is very slow moving energy, but very stable energy. So, but at the same time, because it's stable, they are sure that this is what they want to do. So if somebody's coming into your life and you're like, how could they possibly know that that's what they want? Well, I feel like they know that they want that. This is kind of gives me like a Capricorn or a Taurus energy. Could also be a Virgo, just because it's an earth sign. I'm not going to take these. Let's see what this Knight of Coins is about. What is this Knight of Pentacles about? Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Interesting. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is always really interesting, because this is something that is basically unexpected, and the wheel is constantly turning. Like it's down right that time. Now it's in the middle. Now it's up. Now it's down right again. Now it's, yeah. So it's kind of something that throws you off. So this person might come in and just throw off all of your plans, and you're like, I don't know where to go with that. Just trust in the process. And I feel like if you're being honest with yourself and you know what you want, you'll be able to see through this stuff, and you'll be able to use your intuition to get through it. But like, this is the thing, like the wheel of fortune is literally always spinning. So even if it feels like it's down right now, well, it's going to still spin around. The fact that you got the Wheel of Fortune at all is a sign that things are moving, that things are progressing. There are cycles that are happening, and yeah, we're moving through a big cycle. So yeah, even if the Wheel of Fortune is reversed, I don't ever really feel like it's a negative thing. but there is upset coming, maybe with that Uranus trine Lilith, or Uranus conjunct Lilith, I should say. So yeah, be aware of that, and forewarned is forearmed, right? So if anything does happen that catches you off guard, you're not going to be taken more. You can't be taken more off guard than you've already been warned. So yeah, I mean that's good. So I'm overall sensing a very good energy here. So let's see what is going on with our. Ooh, got the Seven of Cups upright with messages from Spirit. So Spirit's being like, hey, keep your options open. Be aware of all the things that you could possibly do, or possibly have. Like, I'm getting this sense of manifestation being a big deal. Really, visualizing what you want in the world, because like in the typical Rider-Waite deck, there's all these different symbols in all these cups, and you can kind of choose whatever one you want to focus on. So focus on the one that you like the most. Focus on the one that's going to give you the most, give you the most positive emotion, and focus on that. Feel those emotions, and you'll help that manifest a whole lot quicker. So let's see, what is the underlying energy of the Seven of Cups, please? Whoa. The Chariot reversed, yeah. So this is definitely about getting your mind straight about what you want, because the Chariot, it's pulled by two sphinxes, or in this case, two horses. And if you don't have your horses aligned, if you don't have them in a row, they're gonna pull you apart. So like, yeah, you can have anything you want, but if you're divided on what you want, well, then your soul's gonna be divided, and then you're just gonna tear yourself in two. So that's not what you want. You want to get your heart, your mind, and your spirit in line with whatever you want. Feel it fully, because then the Chariot can do whatever. This is the card about manifestation and movement. So yeah, you can decide where you want to go. And I'm feeling with this Ace of Swords, this is a decision that you need to make. But it's gonna lead to good things that are unexpected. But it's gonna lead to whatever the heck you want it to lead to with the Seven of Cups and the Chariot. So yeah, just be aware of what you choose to manifest. Be careful of the words that you say. Don't be self-deprecating, because you know what? If you're putting negative energy out to the universe, well, that negative energy is gonna find its way back to you. That's just how it works. All right, we got two more cards here. So let's see what the first card is. Strength. Yeah. Be strong, be patient, be the lion. This is your card. This is strength. I mean, this is also a Virgo card, but it has a literal lion on it, and you're a Leo, so come on, it's your card. But so this is about being patient, being loving, being kind. This is a card about divine feminine energy and divine masculine energy being in one, like being unified and using that as strength. So like you can unify the divine masculine and the divine feminine within yourself, even if you are a man or a woman. Like we all have this energy within us. So that's up to you to diffuse, but it seems here that you have that power. You just have to tap into it. So let's see what the underlying energy is. The Six of Swords. So I'm getting two travel cards in the reverse, so I feel like this isn't really a time for you to go traveling somewhere, is the message that I'm getting. And it's to focus on your strength and focus on what you want, because whatever is going to happen, it's going to happen where you are. So maybe take that into consideration if you are changing jobs or doing something like that. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have it staying at home or staying in the city that you're in or something like that if you're considering moving. Of course, use your own discretion. I am not at all giving you advice as far as where you should live. All right. So let's go into the sacred symbols and see what pops up for you. See what universe wants you to know for this week. What does universe want Leos to know this week? What messages you have for Leo? That is too many cards. Too many cards. What do you got for Leo this week? What do you have for Leo this week? What do you have for Leo this week? Thank you. We got knowledge. So yeah, learning a little bit more about, I feel like learning a little bit more about yourself, but also about some sort of, why do I feel like there's legal something coming up? I keep on getting this message of legal. We got shift as well. So this could be about like actually shifting to a new life. And affluence. Shift, knowledge, and affluence. So knowledge is obviously learn more about whatever you're passionate about, because I feel like if you the more you learn what is possible, and I feel like maybe you need to learn about something new in order to like manifest this affluence that you're trying to get. But this whole next energy that's coming up, you are going through a shift. This may happen because of the Wheel of Fortune, but it is a shift regardless, and this can be like almost a 180-degree shift. Like you can actually take, you can look at your zodiacal releasing when it comes to astrological timing techniques and see when major shifts are actually going to happen in your life. I can do that for you, of course. I have interpretations and transit reports on my website. Just a little plug, but yeah. So there is something shifting for you, and it's going to depend on your knowledge. But just remember that you can manifest whatever you want. Okay, the more knowledge you have, the more affluence you'll have. And the more affluence and knowledge you have, the bigger your shift in life will be. If you want it to look completely different, well, that's totally within your power. Like, don't limit yourself. Don't limit your beliefs, you know? All right, so let's see what rune we get for Leo. What rune for Leo? What rune do we have for Leo this week? Please. What rune we got for Leo? Oh, nothing. What rune do we have for Leo this week? Ooh, this one. Got one. Ooh. Oh, what is this one? It's Flow. I gotta look at the book. I always forget this one. It is Laguz. Okay, so Laguz, and that is in 96. I'm just gonna read directly from the book because there's so much in this book and I cannot remember all of it. All right, so Laguz in the reverse position. A warning against overreach, excessive striving, a counsel against trying to exceed your own strength or operate beyond the power you have funded to date in your life. Laguz reverse often indicates a failure to draw upon the wisdom of instinct. As a result, the intuitive side of your nature may be languishing, leaving you out of balance. What is called for now is to go within, to honor the receptive side of your warrior nature. Now, I feel like this was up with the strength as well, and this Ace of Swords, like swords being the mind. So this is like going with your intelligence, going deeper within and finding out what that truth is for yourself. And yeah, obviously knowledge is important here, and yeah, know where your strengths are, know how much power you have and what you can actually do in the world. And like the last thing you want to do is be the last thing you want to do is overpromise and underdeliver. Like, be calm, be the lion, have pride within yourself because you are Leo, but don't overreach. Don't go beyond where you haven't yet been in the sense of your ability. I mean, you can push yourself, of course, but if it's so radical, like, you know, it might not be the most intelligent decision. So make sure you got your head screwed on straight this week. But yeah, you have good things coming for you. This is good. I mean, you got affluence on the board, you got strength. I mean, this is all wonderful energy. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I love doing it for you. If you would like to book a reading, of course, I have those on my website. And if you want to be entered to win, hit the subscribe button. Let me know down below you subscribed, and then you'll be entered to win. Okay, well, I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, Leo, and yeah, have a great week, and I'll see you next week if you want to join me next week. All right, take care.